Filtering and cleansing the air around you. It would be wise, in my opinion, to get a very good air purifier. So we don't want mold spores around us right now because they really suppress the immune system. It's not just the mold that is the problem. There are so many other things in the air that make us sick. You probably heard the word viruses, and you understand why I'm saying to pay attention to stage 4. If you are concerned about the health of your family members. Hello everyone, welcome back to another whole wellness method video. I am Lida Sportel at the upcoming lidashealing.com and founder of the whole wellness method. And in this video, I want to continue our discussion on getting through the coronavirus crisis with you. And I want to specifically offer you some suggestions about filtering and cleansing the air around you. And it's an important topic because right now, the contamination and the way that this particular virus is being transmitted is pretty intense. It's really, traveling farther than we thought, and still scientists are trying to, kind of tell us exactly how many feet away we should be from each other, and if somebody coughs, how far the droplets fall, and how far we should be to not catch that airborne virus. There's so many theories around it, so many people that come out and say they found the specifics of it, and then the next day somebody else comes and says something different. So at this point, what I suggest to my clients is that they invest in a very, very good air purifier. And the air purifier can help you, your family, your parents, grandparents, and everybody that's in the house, because now we have to stay in the house. But even if you have to go to work, or wherever you are that you spend a lot of time in, it would be wise, in my opinion, to get a very good air purifier. So what is the air purifier going to do? The one that I suggest, and that I will link to below, and I will also give you a coupon to help you get a good discount in that purifier. It has the one that I suggest to you has 4 different stages of filtration. So bear with me as I'm explaining them, and pay attention especially to stage 4, because I will explain why I'm suggesting this particular model versus other ones. So stage 1 of the filters, what it does is it filters large particles such as dust, hair, and pet dander. So with that, you really help with allergies, and so it is something that you can keep forever, obviously, and it can help you with allergies, asthma. It's actually they've actually done clinical trials to show that it can really help with asthma and other COPD conditions and things like that. So that was stage 1. Then the filter, stage 2, the second filter, what it filters is more medium-sized particles, and these are things like mold spores and pollen as well. So mold spores are a huge immune suppressing factor that we don't want to have be at play right now. We don't want mold spores around us right now because they really suppress the immune system. So if there was a way that you could help yourself right now through this process to help you filter all these mold spores, I would suggest this particular air purifier that also filters the mold spores, because mold is found in so many different places and buildings and houses that sometimes we don't even know we have mold. But that's a whole other topic. I just really wanted to mention that in stage 2 of that filtration system, it filters molds and pollen. Stage 3 is the HEPA filter. It's the true medical grade HEPA filter, and that filters really, really small particles It says 0.3 microns and 95% of all particles larger than 0.1 microns. So it filters 99.97% of all particles larger than 0.3 microns and 95% of all particles larger than 0.1 microns. Okay, so again, it filters a lot of different chemicals, VOCs, and other spores and other things that are having those smaller sizes. And HEPA filter is amazing to have in general around you. And a lot of my clients see a tremendous improvement in their health just by what I just mentioned, just by having that air purifier around them. Because our air is toxic, and it's not just the mold that is the problem. There are so many other things in the air that make us sick. But let's stick to our discussion about the coronavirus and the stage 4 of this particular filter. The stage 4 filter here is what you want to pay attention to, because that is the military grade HEGA carbon cloth. And HEGA stands for high efficiency gas arrestants. What that does is it provides an extremely large surface area for absorption of chemicals, gases, viruses, and bacteria. So you probably heard the word viruses, and you understand why I'm saying to pay attention to stage 4 filtration, because that will actually absorb viruses and it will nullify them. It will completely obliterate them. So I know I've spoken to this company, the Austin Air company, that provides these particular models of air purifiers, and I've spoken to them and asked them in particular about what we're dealing with right now, and they are saying they are completely, overwhelmed with orders for hospitals, for the elderly, for nursing homes and things like that, where people are really investing in these particular air purifiers because of how effective they are. So I really wanted to provide that to you. Hopefully there will still be some in stock by the time you receive this video, and that if that's something that you think can be helpful, that you go ahead and purchase that. And again, it's something that will last forever. I think they only say to replace the filters every 2 to 3 years. So really, it is a really good investment, and then you only need to replace the filter, which is a fraction of the price of the whole system. Okay, so I will link to that, and I will give you some coupon codes, and I do hope that this is helpful, especially for if you are in an environment where potentially somebody else is sick, or you are concerned about the health of your family members, and each one person giving it to the other, and so on and so forth, that would be a really good way to try to avoid that. So I will see you in the next video, leaving you in whole wellness. Bye-bye.